Okay, so we are now going to move on to think about the concept of adding media to our presentations. So, when we're thinking about adding media, that's going to be movement, videos, GIF file formats, those type of things that will allow your presentation to be more memorable, to add interest, and just to increase again the overall level of professionalism. So, I'm going to begin by creating a new slide. Remember, I've been working with the blank layout. If you are still on title and content layout, just as a review, you can right click over here on your slide and apply the layout. And here is where you can go in and make some changes to the layout, whether you want two columns, title only, etc. I'm using blank for now. Now that that's here, I'm going to insert word art, and I will continue to use word art for my headings for the rest of this particular presentation. And what I want to work with first is video edits. You know, adding a video allows your presentation also to have very current examples of things. So I always like to take a couple of seconds just to change the color of these things. What am I feeling like today? I'm just going to go red. I never choose red. And then let me pick a different font. We'll go with the permanent marker font. Reduce the size of this and pull it straight up. So when you're working on yours, obviously you all know at this point, the expectation is that you are just simply doing what I do. So everything I do in this presentation, you will do the same. I think that was pretty clear when I looked at last week's work for those that turned it in on time. I think you guys understand that. But what you do not have to do is the exact same choices as me. In other words, I do want you to have a word art heading that you change, but you can change it to a different color, different font, make your own choices. So moving forward, when you choose your insert tab, you are able to go and insert a video. Now, this video can be something that you have saved to your drive, and we'll talk about that in a little while. You can insert it by a link, or you can simply search YouTube. So when thinking about YouTube, you really are going to have the most current videos, but what is sometimes a downfall of YouTube is that the videos are very long. So let's see, what are we in the mood to talk about today? Let's do football. When I search for football, I see a video that pops up. And I can see already it's 9 minutes long, but I'm still going to go ahead and select it. Once I select that video, I'm going to pull it straight into the middle. And now you can see over on the right-hand side, this is where I really want you to kind of work, is your formatting options. Those formatting options are going to allow you to reduce the length of that video, and that's a really important thing. So you can have it play on click or play it automatically when you get to that video. That's going to be kind of your choice. I, again, said this before when we were talking about animations. I like everything on click, but sometimes it gets a little awkward where you're waiting to expect it to play automatically. But anyway, I'll still leave it on click. And then as you fast forward through, you can see kind of where you want to be. Oh, this is soccer. That's funny. I put in football, but clearly it was not American football, but that's fine. So if I want to go isolate a part of this movie or a part of this thing, I can fast forward and then click the use current time. And then when I use the current time there, I also can go in and have it end. Like, let's say, for example, I want it to start here, but I really only want this video to be a minute long. I'm going to round up, though, and say that I want it to stop at 4 minutes. So then it's going to start at approximately 3 minutes and end at approximately 4 minutes. You can also mute the audio. Sometimes we like to do this if we speed our videos up and you want to have kind of like a fast forward, just visual aid of something. You can mute your audio there. I'm going to leave the audio on for now. Once you have all of this done and your changes are ready to go, then you just simply click off of it. Let me pause that. And I'm going to go over here, have it end at 4 minutes. You can also go in and make some adjustments to the way that this looks. You can rotate it, position it, create a drop shadow. Honestly, I never take the time to actually do that. So it's there. I think that a square centered position video is just fine. So go ahead and take a moment, insert a video. Let's do this. Let's have it be sports related, but it can be the sport of your choice. So if you're a tennis player, feel free to do a tennis video. If you are a soccer player, do a soccer video, but I do not want your video to be longer than 1 minute. All right, go ahead and do that now.